Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Everything I say is alleged, my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Let's get into this review of Love and Marriage Detroit. Okay, so we got another Carlos King production. This production consists of 3 married couples. We got Colby and Russell. They said they pray together to stay together. We got Christina and Brandon. Brandon is holding a secret. He has not shared with his wife, and they're considered the power couple with beautiful kids. Latoya and Anthony. Latoya is an entrepreneur slash doctor wife, and Anthony is the leader in the men's movement. So we go to the couples. We got Christina and Brandy. Christina is a social media via Twitter influencer. Been married 11 years. Got married in 6 months. She moved to Detroit 4 days before the wedding, and it's been a roller coaster ride ever since. They have 2 daughters. Brandon is an entrepreneur. He owns the Star Factory. He grooms and develops artists. Christina is a fashion designer, image consultant, and social media influencer. She says she's been doing that for 11 to 12 years. And we find out that she will not style Brandon's client. And I would like to know why. Can we get some more elaboration on that? Then we go to Colby and Russell. They've been married for 3 years. She said he's her Clark Kent. He said that this is his homie. Like, what? Ain't no way my husband gonna be calling me his homie. Colby says she's an influencer, content creator, which focuses on home, fashion, and family. Russell owns a not-for-profit company that focuses on literacy and sport. He's also in the Army National Guard. They have an 18-month-old daughter. And they said they love to grill out and get together with family and friends, which was the segue to the barbecue, okay? Colby and Christina are big sis, little sis. They have been hanging out for 3 years. Then we get Latoya and Anthony. Latoya, she's a sports physical therapist and owner of Opulence Wine Company. Anthony works for Live Nation. He owns At Network Production Studio. They've been married for 14 years. The wife said she didn't think she was supposed to be married to him. Interesting. Brandon and Anthony are friends. They met in the music scene. They've been friends for 20 years. Colby and Latoya are sorority sisters. Colby met Christina through Russell. That's the cliff notes of these couples. Okay. So they meet up for a barbecue. There's a conversation about Vegas. Brandon says his wife seen the roster and she didn't want him to go. Brandon said he was not able to go. They asked Brandon, how did he ask? Brandon said he don't ask. His wife bombarded him with questions and he just changed his mood and he didn't want to go. He said he'd rather not go than to hear her mouth. Wow. Anthony tells Brandon he's going to take his class, and Kirsten chimes in and said no, he's not. Anthony said the men's movement class is for men to have a voice, for men to be celebrated and man up. That's very important. He said he's doing a trip for the men, and Christina wants to know if they're asking or are they telling them they're going. Anthony said he's not asking. Russell said Colby will never address him that way. Christina addresses Brandon. Christina said Brandon has to ask if he wants to go somewhere without her permission and support. It ain't happening. Child. Quickest way to get rid of a man is try to control him, okay? Latoya said women just need details when, things are happening. Brandon said it should not be 21 questions. Brandon said he hates not feeling trusted and supported. Christina lets us know that Brandon has some transgressions in the past that have caused some questions for Christina. So basically, she don't trust Brandon, okay? Colby and Christina go hang out with the children at Swag Kids Gym to let the children get the energy out and have fun. Both are pre-K kids, aka preacher kids. They relate on so many levels. Christina enjoys mentoring Colby. Christina turned 40 and feels refreshed. Christina has issues with Brandon working all the time and not helping with the children because it's holding her or hindering her from getting out there to promote what she has to do. Christina is feeling overwhelmed with being pulled. Christina is feeling overwhelmed with being pulled in all directions for everybody and wants to know when will she get back to herself. Then we see Brandon at the studio that he opened for artist development. He's working with a female artist at this time. Her name is Nyjah, something like that. Brandon's wife, he has his artist step out. Brandon said he signed Nyjah as his new artist, but have not told his wife yet. And I'm like, why? He said it is a time and place to present things to his wife so that it makes sense. He's very short with his wife on the phone. Christina picks up on it. He claims his creative juices were slowing down. He was a little bit disrespectful, if you ask me. Okay, very disrespectful. He a whole lot, and the truth ain't in him. Now, in my opinion, this is no way to treat a wife when you done broke her trust before. Okay, he's a whole a-hole. Christina says she feels like he puts his work before her and the children in their confessional. Brandon says maybe if I felt loved and appreciated, I would come home. He's sounding a whole lot like Martell Hope. Only difference is Martell ain't really had no real job, okay? Because we ain't never seen him go to work. Okay, but anyway. Anthony and Latoya are with their son in the gym. They talk about opulence wine and Latoya wanting to take it nationwide. She started this business in 2015 out of love of wine and how the grape got to the glass. Anthony has been the push and doing things behind the scene. They talk about him going to Atlanta for work. The issue is that he made the decision without a family discussion. Latoya issue is you are doing this and the family will follow suit. And Anthony said that's how things were back in the day. Latoya said this is not back in the day. Latoya in her confessional says she's questioning her marriage. The fact that Anthony don't understand that it should have been a discussion and plans shows he's selfish. It's given up Marcel. Okay. So Brandon and Christina are celebrating their 11-year anniversary. Brandon said Christina had a deal with a lot being married to him. I'm sure we could tell. Okay. Brandon took her to Lavender Farm because Christina loved lavender and always wanted to come to a lavender farm. So all the couples are there. Brandon said he's not going nowhere because he's team Christina. Child, please. This last scene was a doozy, okay? But it revealed a lot. Kobe let us know that Russell is not romantic. His idea of romance is having sex. Child, that's unfortunate. Anthony and Christina kind of get into it. Christina wants to know if Anthony has always been a male chauvinist because he brought up his class for men. And also because Brandon said you have to eat what I eat. So he lets us know that the man movement is about building men's faith, men stepping up, and how to lead their families and push them to be successful. Christina don't get the whole male movement and don't want her husband to be a part of the male chauvinist group. Christina also feels that Brandon talks just to be talking. Anthony, in my opinion, feels like Christina is holding Brandon back. Christina lets it be known that there is a history for why she don't want him in the club, because they brought up the whole going to the club thing, okay? When she said history, for some reason, everybody looked shocked. Like, are y'all really friends? Did y'all not see it? Because I done seen it in the first 20 seconds of this show. Okay, but anyway. So Kobe asked Brandon about his new artist that he told Russell about and not his wife. Christina asks Brandon, is this your artist and have you signed a contract? Christina goes off. She is very upset that she had to find out at this anniversary dinner that he signed a new artist. She repeats, given the history, and Brandon wants to step to the side to have a conversation now. Brandon, you should have had this conversation before this scene, okay? Ain't you team Christina? If you was team Christina, you would have told her about you signing a new artist. You ain't have to tell her right then and there, but you would have let her know, given the history. Okay? Anyway, that was the end of the episode. Child, this just seems like another Love and Marriage Huntsville. And unfortunately, I hate to say it. Like, Christina and Brandon reminds me of Mel and Martell with the whole cheating situation. Kobe and Russell reminds me of Tisha and Marcel, where he calling her the homie. What? And then Latoya and Anthony reminds me of Kimmy and Maurice. Kimmy being a whole nurse, got her life together. The wife being a whole doctor and owning the wine company. And Anthony seems like he's always looking for validation. Just in my opinion. Because he keep putting out this man movement thing. But anyway, guys, that's all I got. I don't know if I'm going to continue it. I just got to see what this next episode is doing. Because it's giving another cycle of break down the family, break down the friendships, who doing better than who, crab in the barrel mentality right now. And from the previews from what's upcoming, it seems like it's going to be real toxic, okay? But anyway, that's all I got. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when my next video comes out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.